All right, folks, I'm going to give a chance here to commentate a little bit. The noise in here is pretty quiet, so I'm going to try to do my best to talk along here and hope the players don't hear too much from me. I think I've got a good enough sound barrier. I'll just have to be careful when the music stops like now. Looking at going up and down the table here to try to get at this 7 ball. If you can make good contact, not follow the cue ball in behind it, have a good opportunity. Oh, just misses it. Very close there. Give up a little ball in hand. Just trying to get an idea of where he wants that cue ball to get up to. Try to put that 8 ball in the opposing corner pocket there. All right, looks like he's locked in here. Has an idea of the speed he wants to play on this cue ball. Good little shot there. Gets the ball off the table, gets an opportunity here to pocket the 8. Probably a little longer than what he was expecting, but definitely a doable shot here. Definitely taking some time, important shot here in the match. He's going to opt for the thinner cut here. I don't think he's quite made his mind up yet. Looks like he is motioning over the other corner pocket there. Did not get the rub he was looking for. I think he was expecting to just get a little bump on the 9 there. Pretty straight up and down on that as well. We'll see what he decides to do here, if he's going to go for the short rail bank or try to kick into it. Looks like with the extension, he's going to go ahead and give this a ride back up to the corner here. Probably need to give it a little bit of pace. Maybe even a touch of inside, try to help shorten that angle up a little bit, get the cue ball out of the way. I always prefer banking these to the opposite corner just so I know I get the cue ball out of the way. But different strokes for different folks. See what and just tries to play a little pump safe there. Does get a little out of line. Not the easiest of cuts here. Gonna want to make sure he avoids letting the cue ball go too much. And unfortunately, that's kind of what I was talking about there. It's going to allow Eric to get on the board here, 4-1. All right, Eric up here to break. See if he can chip away at the 3 games he needs to move on. Good solid break there. Doesn't look like he's going to get fortunate with anything going down. Give Robert an opportunity to check the table out here. Looks like he does have some access to the 1 ball. 2 ball kind of sitting out towards the center of the table there near the side pocket to our right. So there's some opportunity to maybe get up and down the table here. See if he opts to go offensive or defensive. Tried a little offense there, unfortunately was not successful in getting the 1 ball in. Well, doing a good job here on making sure he's finding the aim point on this 1 ball. Did well to get it to roll in there. Did bump the 2, but it is still in a okay spot here for him. 3 ball on the opposite side, opposite end. So should be able to transfer the cue ball over to that side. Taking his time here, trying to find a path back up to this 4 ball. There's some area out in the center of the table that does allow it to be made. Gets himself over to the short side here. Does open up an opportunity to pot the 4. The 5 where it is going to be a little bit difficult to get the cue ball to hang around that area. See if he opts to maybe just try to contain him with a little safety play here or not. Opted for the cut and try to run it back off the table. Unfortunately caught it just a little thin. Both needing 3 games here. This is definitely an important rack. Shot there just kind of stopped the ball. I think he was looking maybe for a little bit more action out of that. Should still be okay here. 6 ball out in the middle of the table. 7 looks like it should squeak by underneath the 9 ball. Looks like it's got enough room to get underneath there. rolls the 5 ball in there, keeps himself with good angle on the 6 ball to get down and approach at 7. Good banter between the players here. Everybody's been super nice, very accommodating down here. All the players seem to smile, get along. Haven't seen too many overly sour faces. Haven't heard anybody yell out of anger, unless it was at themselves, which is always understandable. Unfortunately, caught that just a little pick. I don't know if he was a little more in tune with trying to get the cue ball to an area there. Might have took his eye off of the 6 ball contact point. It's going to leave a long up the rail shot here. Gets a nice little 2 rail around the corner there. Get back down to access the 7 ball. Still a little bit of work to do. He catching a 7, nice and thin, good shot there. Good speed to give himself an opportunity to keep that cue ball down on that half of the table. Little bar box 1 pocket action, it looks like here. Keeping it simple to get a mark on the scoreboard here. That's going to move Robert up to 5-1. It'll be a 2-3 race now. Down here at Railyard Billiards Sports Pub. Little 9 ball action, final 4. 2024 NAPA International Championships. Been having a great time here since Thursday. Going to carry on till this Sunday. Plenty of events left. Stop out and see us. The women's event wrapped up yesterday, so there are some extra tables. Come down, get some practice. Solid break there. Got some balls down. One ball looks like it's in an okay spot here for him. Two balls just kind of hanging up at the top part of the table as well. Looks like a favorable layout for Robert here. Try to just bump that 4. That 4 was awfully deep, and just kind of come into it a little thick. Trying to make sure he controlled the 2 ball as much as he could there, and I think he just got it offline here. It's going to give Eric a chance to get back up here and see if he can't work himself back to only needing 2 games as well. He's able to get both of those balls to fall, which is fine. We're 5 ball at the other corner there. Nice transition, easy 6 to the side, 7 in the same corner where the 5 is. He's going to have to be mindful of the angle he gets on the 7 to get back down for the 9. Should leave himself a nice transition to go down the table back up for the 7 ball. Just let all the natural angles work for you. Good shot there. No sense in trying to bump the 9. All that's going to do is make the cue ball worse on the 7. Might be laid a little down straighter than he wanted to here. So should be able to work the ball out here. Come up off that top rail back down. Yep, good shot there. Give himself a good angle on the 9-ball here. And just caught a little thick there. He's not going to be happy with himself for that one. It's going to put Robert on the hill at 6-1. Final 4 9-ball action. Robert set the break for the last time in this set. It's a little clustery over there with the 4 and a 7 and the 8. 1 ball's down. Does look like he has access to the 2 ball from here. 4 ball's definitely in a awkward spot. 8 ball has most of it covered from that side of it. See how he wants to address his 2 ball here. Here's some opportunity here to get the ball to get stunned off the rail and back across. Try to break in all that. Good shot there. Got fortunate the 4 ball got back out around between that gap and Q and the 7. Gonna give him an opportunity here to pot this in that same corner and roll above the 5. Good shot right there. Stays above the 5. A little straight here. He's going to have to watch how he gets to the 6 ball. Tries to force over. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough angle there. He's going to have a little 1 rail kick, giving himself a little double distance measurement there. Always take and measure the equal distance from your nose of the rail to the center of the ball. Kind of figure that out with your fingers. Give it a equal distance from the center of that nose over to the center of the rail. Contact point is made. And he almost executed it perfectly there. 6 ball just hangs up for him. Give Eric another crack to stay in the match here. 6 is deep, but the angle he's got is giving him some room to work the cue ball. That was a good touch there. Gives himself a pretty easy 7 ball here. Just pull back just a hair. Good shot there. Take a peek over his shoulder here, see the angle he's got. I think I'll just try to roll this ball in, take the angle he's going to have for the 9. See if he'll bear down a little harder on this one here. Very important 9 ball. Keep himself in the match here. And kind of the same spot again, unfortunately for Eric there. He's going to go ahead and concede that 9 ball to Robert. He's going to put Robert over into the championship rounds here first. believe table 16 was already completed as well, so we should have some finals here in just a minute. Stay tuned. All right, folks, quick turnaround here. Right back up with 9-ball finals action. Just want to have Robert back to the table against Jeremy Murray. 104 versus a 63. We're going to have a 7-3 race here. Should be an exciting one. 9-ball field has been pretty stout. We are down to our final two here for first place. We'll have third, fourth place playing on the table behind them as well. And we're set to lag. All right, getting down. Make sure the rack's tight here for him. Makes a cue ball spot. Here we go. You have a ball down here. One ball can be seen. See what he thinks about being offensive here. Two balls down on the other end of the table there. Off the push at the one. Let's get the 5 to fall. Makes a good cut at the one here. Gets down. Out up for the 2 ball. believe it fits in past that 6 ball. Doesn't get the nudge he wanted to there. The 6 covers up the 3-some. I believe he's still going to have the edge to access here. Going to go ahead and try to leave it long. Cue ball's going to run out on him here, though. Give probably a little better angle than what he was hoping to give up there. Bears down pockets that 3 ball. 4 ball is glued to the rail. A pair of 6 balls on the same side of the table here. So we should see a little bit of cue ball movement. Come around probably. I was thinking he was going to try to come 2 rails. Just uses 1 rail for access here. 7's in a little awkward spot compared to where the 6 is. Don't think it should be too much of a problem for him. Caught into that just a little heavy, trying to get the cue ball to work up to a better angle. Unfortunately on these diamonds, and especially old table 15 here, playing tight and fair all weekend long. Stays smooth, gets a little nudge on the 9 ball, but should be okay for him. Lays on the favorable side of the 7 here to get over for the 9 to the same pocket. And that got a little funky on him there. Felt like he had enough to get that cue ball to run out for him. Looks like he is going to go for the bank cross side here. Buries the cue ball in the pocket. Don't think that it's created any problems in hitting the 9 ball though, other than some awfully awkward bridge hand placement. We'll see how he does with that. Yeah, I've just come through a little thin there. Tough aspersion over that pocket, trying to stay smooth there. Get that 9 ball down in there. It's going to put Jeremy up 1-0. 7-2 race now, really putting the heat on Robert. Robert, make sure he gives Jeremy a double check here, make sure everything stayed good. Nothing down on the break here, so Robert's going to get a spot right back up to the table here, see if he can keep himself around in this match. 9 ball finals. He thinks of cutting this 1 ball, 2 ball up near it there. It's a bump on the 5-7. Looks like the 7 cluttered him up a little bit on the 2 ball. I think he can still make it. 3 balls down below there. He's going to take a look at all that. Going to definitely have some work to get back down this table for that 3 ball here. That's to say that he has the shot he needs on the 2 ball here. I said I'm not sure if the 7 has any part of them or not. Very close. He stays flat, gets through the ball, gets a nice little rub on the 3 ball. I believe that's going to keep him staying offensive here. Nice cut in the side, gets no reward on the 4 ball. Only saving grace here is the cue ball didn't get above the bank angle to the side pocket, so that's going to allow him to be able to work the cue ball if he decides to stay offensive here. Yeah, it just came up just a smidge short. He's going to get very fortunate here with the cue ball, though. Tucks up in behind that 7 ball. Just misses the edge of it. Very good effort there. Robert slides the 4 on the side here. Like he's looking at 5 here. That corner 6, cross side maybe. 6 to 7 is going to have to find the same pocket as the 5 here eventually. Good ball runs out to the center there. Gives Jeremy a nice big corner pocket at the bottom. Good shot there. 7-ball finds it back in the pocket. Makes some good angle just to draw back out of the rail here for the 8. Gets enough of a nudge there. Not ideal, but maybe you can work with it. Didn't try to do anything extra special there. Just take his medicine on the 9-ball. Important one here for him. Needing 7 games to 2. This is a very, very important 9-ball here. Got her thick. He's going to get a good run here with the cue ball. It's going to get up above the 9. Not really leave much easy here. Natural angle should take him away from the scratch. He got it on the thicker side there. That's going to give Robert a chance here. Not sure if he's going to fancy the cut or the bank. Could take a peek from the top. He's looking at that cut angle. Does well to stay down and through that shot there. Keep himself in the game. Well shot there. It's going to tie the score up 1-1, make a 6-2 race. Jeremy gets this rack put together for Robert. Thanks to everybody making this happen here. 2024 NAPA International Championships. 9-ball finals. Break off, ball down. 5-ball follows as well. Cue ball bumps the 3, dresses up the 1. And it looks like he's about to do a little shopping here. Got a good line here from the 1 to the 2. Looks like he's going to be roofed a little bit on the 3, but 2 balls in a good spot for him. He's going to want to stay bear down on this shot, get back across that table. Look out. Just kind of maybe rushed out a little bit and got himself just glued on the back of the 4 ball. Looking at a short rail kick here. Nope, now he's looking long rail. Probably a little easier to stretch that way. I like coming down off the short rail. I feel like a better chance of hitting it that way. I think this way it kind of sells it out a little more, but we'll see how he does here. Well struck. I don't think he was thinking 9 ball there. He's going to go ahead and spot that up. I'll leave a long shot here for Jeremy on the 3 ball. Does well to make that one, gets himself back down here for the 4 ball. See if from the overhead here, he's got a nice little angle to get over there to 6. Should be able to get the cue ball to float right off the table here for the 7 afterwards. Good shot right there. It's a little more angle than maybe he'd like, but should be fine. Got very fortunate that 7 ball fell. It was trying to stay up. Nine ball here, same pocket. He just missed it in. We'll see if he can bear down and stay with it. And catches that one a little thick as well. That's going to slide out and leave Robert a pretty routine 9 ball here. Try to get himself up to 2-1. Well struck there, misses the side pocket as well. Going to make the score 2-1 for Robert. Now a 5-2 race. Getting those balls ready for Robert here, making sure everything's nice, tight, and square. Do appreciate all the players taking the extra time with the racks here. All right, rack number 4. Robert is set to break. Nothing down here. And send Jeremy back up to the table. Can't see the 1. I don't see a necessarily easy pocket for it. Looks like he's going to take a gander at trying to get it down in that corner pocket. You have to watch a 2 ball up the top there. Try to use a little English to keep that ball up there. Does luck the 8 ball in, so he's going to have another crack at this 1 ball again. A little unfortunate roll there for Robert. Same somewhat awkward angle here on the 1 ball. Still a little bit cumbersome to get back up to the 2. Almost got a nice little rub on the 4 to hold the 1 ball up, but the 1 ball does get clear here for Robert. Should be able to just draw this ball back off the table here. Good shot there. Use the rail to help him out a little bit. Three ball has some access to the side pocket here. I think he's going to try to get down towards the center of the table, maybe below it a little bit. Let's see which angle he wants to go with. It's a good shot right there. Speed he wants. See if he decides to move this 9 ball at all to help open the 6 up. Or if he's just going to try to hold it there. He opts just to slide away from it. Guess he's happy where the 6 ball is here. Thinking he might have wanted to open that up for the side. Going to have the 4 in the corner here. Just a little bump off the long cushion there for the 5 in the side. That's going to allow him some opportunity here if he'd like to bump into that 6 and 9. From the overhead, I don't think that it goes in that side pocket. Just don't see any access there. Guessing maybe he's just looking at trying to play the carom on the 9 ball here instead. We'll see how he wants to figure it out here. Definitely going to be a shooter's choice on this one. Whatever you pick, just be comfortable and or have it. Let's go ahead and bump the 6. Doesn't get it into a great spot, unfortunately. So we're going to see here on the overhead. May have left a little carom or a bank combo on the 7. There's some defense to be had here, separating the 6 ball and the cue ball. We'll see how he wants to work at this ball here. Gets it very thin. That's a great shot right there. Good shot there. Limps the 7 into the side. Gets a little more run on the cue ball, I think, than he would have wanted here. Should be pretty standard. It's a good shot right there from Robert, keeping himself in a 3-1 here. Let Jeremy get this rack set up. Now have a 4-2 race. Still a little pressure on Robert here. Jeremy's making sure he gets that rack packed in there nice and tight. See if Robert can get something going here off the break. We have a ball down. Looks like the 1 ball is going to dress up for him. Four and 5's a little bit tied up here. Definitely going to take some work down to that. 1, 2, and 3 are fairly accessible here. Got a small window in the 4-5 combo here. Getting the right angle on the 3 will be paramount for that if he so decides to make that work for him. And he crossed himself up there, was trying to get back around to keep good angle on the 3. I don't know if the ball maybe slid on him a little bit there or exactly what happened. But at any rate, it looks like he's going to let Jeremy figure out how to get this 4-5 apart. Looks like he's opted in for the combination here. That was a good effort. Unfortunately, 5-ball just didn't find its way down in. Looks like it did take up the pocket a little bit. Gonna make for a little bit tougher of a shot here for Robert. Looks like he sees some access here for it. Yeah, unfortunately, lipped out and got across the table here for Jeremy. A little bit of a sharp angle here. Should be able to keep the cue ball down near that end of the table. He's going to have to watch that he doesn't get near that 6-ball. Got to put a little pace on it. Push it out of the hole a little bit. A little bit awkward bridging here for Robert. Kind of dangling right at the edge of the pocket. The rail there. Fairly straight up the table for the 4-ball. Just gonna want to go ahead and let the cue ball run out a little bit here. Good shot there. Kept himself in good angle for the 5-ball here. See if he can work it back up for the 6. Caught that one a little thin, but it's going to work out for him so much. A little closer to the rail probably. 7-ball is in a precarious spot there where it is on the long rail 3rd diamond. Six ball just did not want to drop down in that pocket, unfortunately. I believe he would have just had enough for the 7 had it fallen. See if Jeremy can get over to a similar spot. He's going to return a favor here to Robert. Can give Robert easy access to the 7-ball here. Go ahead and slide it out here. Play the 9 in the down corner here. Another important 9-ball here for Robert. Did well to stay down on that ball. That's going to get him at a 4-1 lead here. Now a 3-2 race. Things are getting tight here near the end. 9-ball finals here. Little Monday lunchtime excitement. It's been a lot of fun here so far. If you're in the area, stop down, check us out. Robert getting ready to break here in the 6th rack. Ball finds its way to the hole. Things get bounced around to the top of the table. 1 ball has found an opening here. Nothing tied up. 2 balls out in the open as well. See if Robert can put together a rack here. So far we've had fast 8, 7 ball, 8 ball, now 9 ball. Good shot on the 2 ball there from Robert. Gives himself some opportunity here for the 4 ball out in the middle of the table. 5 ball laying there in the side. Make for an easy transition. Just concentrate pocket in the 4. Does well there. 6 ball below the 5 here, and he has the angle to carry himself to that right side. Pretty straightforward 6 ball here. Tug it back a little bit for that 7. It's a little center table there. Should still be okay. A little more work, I think, than what he wanted to have here, though. Just wants to make sure he takes care of the rock here. Good there, takes his medicine on the 8 ball. Nice natural angle to get down the table here for the 9 as well. Caught that one just a little thick. I think he was a little concerning on the lead for the 9, but he does get a little cinch here on the cue ball. Gonna get a fortunate leave out of it for sure. Jeremy trying to find a contact point up at the top there to try to pocket this 8 ball. Makes a great attempt at it. Fantastic attempt. Unfortunately, it does not drop. Could have went in for the same price. Take his time here. Okay. Pretty sharp angle. Definitely going to give this shot a little respect. Gonna have to watch how it bumps the 9 as well. It doesn't want to come off of the bottom part of it. I believe he might have called the 9 here, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's going to want that cue ball to hurry up a little more. It's going to leave Jeremy a little cut into the side here. Cue ball is going to be letting go here. Should carry him over to the side that he needs to be for the 9. He's going to want to watch it he doesn't overrun it though. There are 6 dark areas out there. He does well to avoid most of them. A little close to his work, but angle all the same. Gonna take his time here, make sure he finds his contact point. A little unsure of the shot here. Tried to find a way to hang it up, but he does get it to go down there. That's going to put Jeremy Murray on the hill first. At our 9 ball finals. Robert, make sure he gets everything nice and tight and ready to rock for Jeremy to break. Be his last time breaking. Give him an overhead look here, see how he gets through them balls. the wing ball in. Fortunately, the 4 ball is going to cover up on the 1 ball here. Looks like there should be a push in play. A rather little kick at the 1 here. There's some access there. Cue ball carries a direction. He may give that a look. Is able to make good contact with the 1 ball. Does leave it on a little bit here for Robert. Knowing that the pressure is on here. See if Robert tightens up a little bit or tries to keep applying the offensive pressure. Good shot there. Keeps himself in good line for the 2. 3 ball's a little awkward here with that 9 ball. Not a combo that looks particularly easy. And at this stage in the match, not one you want to hang up in the corner either. So he paces the 2 and keeps himself up center of the table. Gives a look at the 3 here, see if he makes any call to the 9. Giving it a look. I think if he does hit this, he's going to give it some movement here, make sure it doesn't hang up. Definitely a high pressure decision here. I'd say all in all, it didn't work out too bad there. 5 ball carries a little bit of weight on the aim on the 3. Just gonna try to send this, let it get up the table here. Tries to get it to play behind the 6. Not gonna happen. Is gonna get the length of the table out of it. Doesn't get the snooker though. Stayed down on it, but got it just a little thick there. Be a little frustrated with himself on that one, I'm sure. Gonna leave Jeremy jacked up over the 5 ball here. He really forced down into it, bent that cue ball around the 6. He's gonna get really long on the 4 here, but still a good potting angle. Gonna have some work to do to get to the 5 unless he decides to try an awkward combo at it as well. Fires that ball in there. I believe it's only left himself the combo. Don't believe there is anything there, so we'll see if he can get a 5-9 combo for a final win here. See if he's got it in there, ladies and gentlemen. Up just a little thick there. I think he might have got a rub there on the cue ball as well. It's going to hide up from the 5 ball some. That's going to be an unfortunate roll there for Robert. Especially with the 9 ball close to the hole here. We'll see if maybe he comes up with something to get this 5 moving. Might have an edge of it, I'm not sure there. We're a little inconclusive on the cameras. Yeah, it does have a little more gap than I thought. Might be an edge there. Unfortunately, it did not go either. Leaves it on the difficult side to try to make it here. He's going to have to slide his cue ball over to the 9. I don't really see any other shot here to take. Problem is with this one, though, you can catch it too clean and fall in behind it. Just like that. That's what makes those very difficult. It's going to give Robert a ball in hand opportunity here that he's really going to want to capitalize on here, keep himself in this match. Swell there, pushes the 5 ball in, gives himself good angle on the 6. Attack back up the table of the 8 here. Good shot there, using the rail to his advantage, pull that cue ball back a little bit. Looks like he has fairly straight angle on a 3, a little bit to work out here. Might be able to just roll off the top cushion and back down. Excellent shot there. Going to give himself great angle on this 9 ball. Robert said he's not going away just quite yet. Makes the score 5-2. 2-1 race here. Definitely an exciting one here. Nobody running away with anything just quite yet. Of course, you can see with the scoreboard there, Jeremy is on the hill. Robert now needing one more game to get to the hill himself. See if he can do that here. Gonna find his preferred line on the break here. Let her fly. Ball down, 1 ball's down. 7 balls down, 2 balls going to dress up in the corner here a little bit. 3 balls underneath the stack some. The 6 and the 9 there. Looks like he does have enough angle. He can make something happen out of that though. A little 2 ball, maybe cue ball into the cushion and try to come up into that 9-6 a wee bit. That is a great shot right there. He's going to get rewarded with a nice leave on the 3 as well. It's going to allow him some easy transition back up the table here. 4 ball's a little precarious. He does the right thing. He avoids the side pocket there. Gets a nice little rub up. That could have been way worse than what it ended up. And I think he's going to be looking at a little quicker game here with the 4-9 combination. I won't call it routine, but it's pretty close there. He's going to want to go ahead, make sure he gives it a little bit of pace. 4 ball is going to be traveling down the table. So see if he can just be mindful of maybe trying to keep a little separation of the cue and the 4 ball here in case that 9 ball doesn't find the back of the hole. That is a fantastic shot right there. And ladies and gentlemen, everything that I ever ask for when I go to bed late at night and I sit down and pray to the pool gods, I always say, give me some hill for the final. Let's put all the pressure out there. Let's make it a pile of fun. And here we go. I'm glad it's them and it's not me. A 7-3 race, 6-2 score. 9-ball finals, everything you want here. Robert's set to break. He'll be interested in putting together something here. We have a ball down, 1 ball's down. Everything's going down. 2-ball is able to be seen. It's not anything easy. 3 and a 5 are tied up there on the side. See if he takes advantage here to try to find maybe a safe spot. Ball in hand would be paramount here in trying to get through this rack. He's already looking at the 9-ball, and I would be too right here. I'll tell you what, from my angle up here, I would have a really hard time at talking myself out of this. That's what he is going to give it a shot at. He said, let's try to make it a quick rack here, boys. What a shot, ladies and gentlemen. What a shot for the final. Outstanding shot right there. That was pressure packed. Outstanding shot right there for the 9-ball finals. Congratulations to Robert and to Jeremy. Tough field right here. Get through the dare. What a great final shot there. I'll have to see if we can't get clipped out. Congratulations to all of our 4 finalists. Man, what a battle. Having a great time down here. That was our 9-ball final. Of course, we still have more going on. The area, make your trip down here. Come check us out. I'm going to try to slide over here to table 16, as I believe we did not go final over there. So we're going to try to get into that one here real quick. Give me just a second. We're going to fire some cameras around here. I can't see it that well, but my cameras can see it just fine. Let's get her on over there. We have a 4-2 score against Eric Neal and James Shepard. A 6-3 race over there. So James is on the hill. Eric still needs 2. We've got excitement everywhere, folks. This will be Eric to break. Needing to win this game to stay in the game. Ball down, cue ball stays out. Looks like he's going to have a look at the 2-ball here. I'm going to try to adjust my voice down a little bit, as this table isn't as close to me, so I can probably start talking a little bit louder. Don't feel like I'm whispering everywhere. Of course, there's a little more noise in the room from that exciting final that we had over here. Big 9-ball shot at the end there to win it. They're trying to take opportunity here. Gets a nice little rub on the 6-7 there. Keeps the cue ball from getting in too much trouble here. It's going to leave him a shot on the 3-ball. He's going to take a look at that 6-7 now, see how it ended up for him. See if we can take a peek over his shoulder here. See what he's seeing on this 3-ball up. Good shot there. Going to get a nice little rub off of the 8-ball so he doesn't get in trouble there. Going to see the back cut on this 5-ball. Should be fine here. Doesn't need to do anything extra with the cue ball. I believe the 6 and the 7 still play out there. Go ahead and kill the overhead look because that's not this table. Makes a good shot there, making the 7 as well. I think the 6 ball's still okay for him. Probably a little sharper than maybe he would have liked. Don't know if he'd be interested in trying to play a little safe here. That looks like what he might be attempting to do. Just a little bump push. And let James figure it out. Tries to go back and forth on that one, unfortunately is not successful. It's going to give Eric a ball in hand here. 8 balls up on the rail there. Doesn't look like in too much trouble for where the 9 ball is as well. He's going to look at the area he kind of wants to get to here with the cue ball. He can pull it kind of back down to the bottom end for the 9. So just a little draw and slide it back up over that way. Might be okay with that. So we take a look from this angle here. Just cueing high and letting her fly here. Try to get back down the table. Just came out of the shot there a little bit. 8 ball's going to get a little bit of a roll up to the corner there. It's going to lay up pretty straight for James. Skill level 46. We'll see if he's got any draw in there. I don't know that he can any angle to go forward. See what he finds as his option here. He goes it, tries to draw her on back down here. Give himself a look at a winning 9 ball. And that he does. That's going to give James Shepard 3rd. Eric in 4th. Great job by everybody. Our NAPA International Championship 9 ball. Final 4 has been decided down here at Railyard Billiards and Sports Pub, Louisville, Kentucky. We'll be here till the 20th. We have some youth events coming up over the weekend. We've got ladies, we've got singles. Come down, check us out, say hi. We're going to go ahead and hop off right now. We're going to waste some table assignments. Probably come back on here about 1 p.m. See you guys soon.